I'm recording my dream I just woke up from. It's pretty telling, especially what I've been through. This is Fire Queen 11. I may make this public at some point. If I do, it may mean something for others. For me, I'm going to speak on how it means something to me. I had a dream that we moved into a house, a apartment, a house. I don't know what it was, but there was this feeling of The Sims. Like the items in the house, they were either worn, used, they were pristine, whatever, the furniture, the appliances, what have you, right? Anyway, I was looking at the bathroom and everything was actually nice. There was nothing really bad. I mean, it wasn't like The Sims where it was all shot up or, gross or, things like that. Anyway, we just moved in. And I was looking at everything at the build up. You know how you have to clean? Because when you leave, you have to clean and leave things as you found it, right? I was looking at the build up because I was getting to the point, because we were just very new there, getting to the point where cleaning was going to need to take way. Like the moving in was taking all the effort, the energy out of me that I hadn't yet got into cleaning the surfaces that were not just the standard things you do. You know what I mean? So anyway, in this dream, I kept looking, and it was probably a couple months out by the time we got this message to us or something. I'm assuming it was a couple months just by the look of it in the dream. And the reason why this is a big deal to me is my last move was really hell. It took so much out of myself and my other. And we were, that would be my spouse. And we were inundated with no sleep, just massive work getting that move, that he was actually hospitalized. So, and I was left to handle everything. So in this dream, we were looking at this place we were in, and we were like, okay, we're going to have to get it cleaned up pretty soon. We almost have everything moved in, out of the storage and out of boxes. And granted, for us, this did not happen this quickly. The dream just kind of feels like it might have just done that, as if we were younger, and it occurred the way it was supposed to. But it was not long before I was examining this, and I get the ring or the message. Somehow, in some way, somebody reaches us and says, we have a place for you. And it was like, what? We didn't know we had another place we could be offered. And they said, yeah, you can move in. And we're like, okay. So the dream was like, we took an offer. We took something. And it wasn't meant for us, but we stepped into it, and it was like a waiting time. We had no idea that there was something bigger around the bend. I see this dream as something that's meaningful to anyone, okay? The reason for that is because sometimes I'm stretching. Sometimes you spend time thinking that you're getting like the lesser offer. Like say you go into the store and everything is picked through and you get the fruit with all the bruises on it, but it's what's there, right? I'm using that as an example. But then for your patience, for your humbleness, for your attitude going into this, you're eventually, through spirit, given some kind of a reward. So you show up and all the produce is pristine. You get it at a very low level price and it's all yours. You're the first one in to choose it, right? So that's Spirit's way of saying, hey, listen, we know you've had it hard. And here, now you get something even better. Okay, so life for me is maybe starting to take a turn where I've been through so much and we both have. I don't know that that means we'll be able to afford to have another place. I mean, we're lucky and we're appreciative to have what we have. But what I'm saying is sometimes when you take on things that are hardships, and you don't profess to have the best this or the best that, and you do the best you can to get through, and you're tolerant, you use temperance, you have class about things, you just take it the way you have to, right, to get through the storm. Sometimes spirit says, listen, so and so down there has been really doing their best to live with the consequences that they're in now, and they're trying to make it through that. So then the consequences were not for nothing. Eventually things do turn around, and then the offer comes. The extension of something better comes in. Kind of like taking a job that there was a time when I took a job. As a matter of fact, I told the lady who I knew who hired me, I told her, I said, I can only commit to 1 year. And I didn't know for a fact I would have a job in a year, but I did. I got a job in another year. And it was actually a job that the woman who hired me there, she created a whole brand new job for me. So it's almost like I manifested that. So maybe there is something I'm manifesting right now that's better than where I am. I wouldn't know until it was to occur. That could have been the dream telling me that. It felt rather Sims-like, but when you go into Sims, you're kind of collaborating with what you would consider the god of the Sims, the one that operates, that would be the person playing the game, the one that operates the Sims, right? So then the little Sims people, they get better things when they do things, right? When they do or they wait, or whatever agreements that each of them make, right? Which are through the efforts of the player, which would be you if you're playing it. Anyway, I don't know. I'm feeling this was a manifestation dream. If not, it was a dream stating that when you put in effort and you don't expect, but you just wait and you just keep doing, that at some point the rewards start to shine and show. I don't know. This is just my dream world talking now, I guess. Anyways, this is Fire Queen 11. This may be public at some point. If it is, enjoy. I might sleep with my machine nearby and start getting up and recording these. So the dream was just, there was furniture, and there was, I don't know if it was a furnished place, which that's not what I need, but there was furniture. This might have been also a great big hall. Like, say there's a massive amount of winning. Somebody out there could. I myself am not involved with anybody in my life that would leave me anything. So it's not about getting something through an inheritance or anything of that nature. It would be, if anything, a lot of winning, and or it could be some kind of surprise winning, I don't know. Or maybe a lawsuit. Like when you win a lawsuit, there's a massive amount of money sometimes involved. And if it was enough, it could make a difference. Especially if it was a property-related lawsuit. Anyway. Yeah. I'm not involved in anything like that, though. But it doesn't mean the people who listen to the channel aren't. You could be. So this could be for you. Anyway, the dreams may be for me, they may be for others. I can get the takeaway out of it. The takeaway is that we made it out of the other side of this. The hardships are behind us now, and we are now moving forward. This is Fire Queen 11 again. I'm on my way out. Thank you for thumbing up and subscribing. I will talk to you soon.